Out in the wild, I've learned one thing: water is life. It's the most essential resource you can have. You can go without food for a while, but water is crucial. Without it, survival becomes a daunting challenge. Emergencies happen, natural disasters, disruptions to utilities, you name it. These events can strike without warning. Having a long-term water storage plan is like having an insurance policy for your well-being. It's a safeguard against the unexpected. It's about being prepared, being self-sufficient, ensuring you have what you need when you need it most. Think of it like this: you have insurance for your car, your house, your health. These are all important, but water is even more essential. Water is even more essential. It's the foundation of life and health. A well-stocked water supply can be a lifesaver in an emergency. It ensures you have access to clean, safe water. It's not just about having enough to drink. Water is needed for so many aspects of daily life. You need water for cooking, cleaning, and hygiene. These are all critical for maintaining health and well-being. Imagine this: a storm knocks out your power and disrupts the water supply. Suddenly your daily routine is upended. You turn on the tap and nothing comes out. It's a stark reminder of how much we rely on water. Your family is thirsty, you can't cook, and you can't clean up. The situation quickly becomes dire. That's where your water storage comes in. It's a crucial part of your emergency preparedness plan. Having that reserve can make all the difference. It can turn a crisis into a manageable situation. It's peace of mind knowing you and your loved ones can weather the storm, whatever it may be. It's about security and resilience. Remember, out in the wild, preparation is everything. The same principle applies at home. It's about respecting the power of nature and being ready for anything. Preparedness is your lifeline in uncertain times. Now let's talk about the heart of your water storage system, the tank. When it comes to storing water for the long haul, you want something reliable, durable, and safe. That's where food-grade 55-gallon drums come in. These drums are workhorses. They're tough, they're readily available, and they get the job done. You can find them new online at hardware stores or even some farm supply shops. Expect to pay around $100 for a new drum. Looking for a more budget-friendly option? Used drums are the way to go. You can often find them for less than half the price of new ones. Check online marketplaces, classifieds, or even ask around at local businesses. Just make sure any used drum you choose is in good condition. Look for dents, rust, or any signs of damage. Remember, this is going to be your lifeline, so choose wisely. Before you even think about filling your drum with water, there's an essential step you must take. We need to talk about cleanliness. This is non-negotiable, folks. A clean water drum is crucial for your health and safety. We're talking about the water you'll be drinking, cooking with, and relying on for daily activities, so it needs to be spotless. Even if you've got a brand new drum, don't skip this step. New doesn't always mean clean. Those drums have been through a lot in transit and storage, and you never know what might be lurking inside. Dust, debris, and even bacteria can accumulate. First things first, scrub the drum inside and out with soapy water. Make sure to reach all the corners, and don't be shy with the soap. The more thorough you are, the better. Next, it's time to rinse. This step is just as important as the scrubbing, and I mean really rinse. You want to ensure that no soap remains. You want to get rid of every last trace of soap. Any leftover soap can contaminate your water. Keep rinsing until the water runs clear and there's no soapy residue or smell. This might take a few rounds. Now let's talk about disinfection. This step ensures that any remaining bacteria are killed. Mix a cup of unscented bleach with a full drum of clean water. This creates a powerful disinfectant solution. Seal the drum tight and roll it around to make sure the bleach solution reaches every nook and cranny. This step is crucial for thorough disinfection. Finally, empty the bleach solution and give the drum one last rinse. This ensures no bleach remains. Now you've got a clean slate ready for your precious water supply. Your efforts will ensure safe and clean water for you and your family. Okay, so you've got your sanitized drum ready to go. Now it's time to think about the water itself. If you're lucky enough to have access to chlorinated city water, you're good to go. But if you're on well water or unsure about the chlorine levels, we need to add an extra layer of protection. For cloudy water, add a 1/4 teaspoon of unscented bleach per gallon of water. If the water is clear, you can cut that down to 1/8 of a teaspoon per gallon. This bleach treatment will help keep bacteria and other nasties at bay while your water is in storage. Remember, we're talking about long-term storage here. Over time, even the cleanest water can become a breeding ground for unwanted microorganisms. The bleach acts as a safeguard, ensuring your water stays safe and drinkable. And one last thing, never ever place your water storage drum directly on the ground. Use some 2x4s or cinder blocks to elevate it. This will prevent contamination from the ground and keep your water supply pure. Section 5, location is key, optimal storage for long-term water. You've got your sanitized drum, treated water, and now it's time to find the perfect hiding spot for your liquid gold. Remember, we're talking long-term storage here, so location is everything. Think of it like finding a good campsite, cool, dry, and out of direct sunlight. The ideal storage spot for your water is a cool, dark place, like a basement, pantry, or even a root cellar. These locations offer stable temperatures and protect your water from the degrading effects of sunlight. Avoid storing your water in garages, sheds, or other areas that experience extreme temperature swings. Heat can degrade the plastic of the drum over time, while freezing temperatures can cause the water to expand and potentially damage the container. And remember, we want to keep this water fresh and drinkable for as long as possible. A cool, dark storage location is your best bet for maintaining water quality over time. Section 6, the yearly refresh, maintaining water quality over time. Even with the best storage practices, water doesn't stay fresh forever. Over time, impurities can settle and the water can lose its crisp, clean taste. Think of it like rotating your emergency food supplies. Just as you wouldn't want to eat expired food, you don't want to drink stale water. It's all about staying ahead of the game and ensuring your resources are always ready when you need them. Regular maintenance is key. That's why I recommend draining and refilling your water storage drums at least once a year. This simple task can make a huge difference. Yes, I know it seems like a hassle, but trust me, it's worth it. The peace of mind you'll gain is invaluable. Over time, even treated water can develop a stale taste or odor, especially if it's been sitting in storage for a while. This can be off-putting and potentially unhealthy. Draining and refilling your drums annually ensures you always have a fresh supply of drinking water on hand. Fresh water is essential for health and well-being, plus it gives you a chance to inspect the drums for any damage and sanitize them again, just to be safe. This step is crucial for preventing contamination. Think of it as an annual checkup for your water storage system. Just like you would service your car, your water storage needs attention too. It's a small investment of time and effort that pays off big time in the long run, guaranteeing you and your family have access to clean, safe drinking water when it matters most. Your health and safety are worth it. Section 7. Emergency water uses beyond drinking and hygiene. We all know water is essential for drinking and staying hydrated, especially in an emergency. But its uses extend far beyond quenching your thirst. In a survival situation, water becomes a multi-purpose tool for cooking, cleaning, and even first aid. Let's start with cooking. Rehydrating dried foods, boiling water for purification, or even just washing your hands before preparing a meal all require water. Having a dedicated supply for these tasks ensures you can maintain hygiene and prevent the spread of illness. Then there's cleaning. From washing dishes to cleaning wounds, water plays a crucial role in maintaining sanitation and preventing infection. Even a small amount of water can go a long way in keeping your living space clean and germ-free. And let's not forget about first aid. Cleaning wounds, irrigating eyes, or even just cooling down someone with a fever all require water. Having a readily available supply ensures you can provide basic first aid in a pinch. Section 8. Water storage myths debunked, separating fact from fiction. Let's address some common misconceptions about water storage. There's a lot of misinformation out there, and it's important to separate fact from fiction. One common myth is that you can store water indefinitely. While it's true that water itself doesn't go bad, the container it's stored in can degrade over time, potentially leaching chemicals into the water. Another myth is that you only need to store a gallon of water per person per day. While that might be enough for drinking, it doesn't account for cooking, cleaning, and hygiene. Aim for at least a 2-week supply per person, if not more. Some people believe that boiling water is enough to make it safe for drinking. While boiling can kill some bacteria and viruses, it doesn't remove chemical contaminants. Always treat your water with bleach or a water filter for long-term storage. Finally, don't believe the hype about expensive water storage solutions. Simple, food-grade, 55-gallon drums are a cost-effective and reliable option for long-term water storage. Section 9. Be prepared. Final thoughts on water storage. Storing water long-term isn't about being paranoid, it's about being prepared. It's about taking responsibility for your well-being and the well-being of your loved ones. Remember, water is a precious resource, and having a reliable supply can make all the difference in an emergency. Take the time to invest in proper storage containers, sanitize them thoroughly, and treat your water to ensure its safety. Find a cool, dark place to store your water and make it a habit to rotate your supply annually. Don't wait until it's too late. Start building your water storage system today. It's an investment in your peace of mind and a crucial step towards self-sufficiency. Remember, out in the wild, preparation is everything. Be prepared, stay safe, and stay hydrated.